Hi everyone, good evening once again. 2 मिनट वेट करते हैं जिससे लोग हमें ज्वाइन कर लें. How is everyone doing? Okay, I can see people joining. Hi guys, आप जैसे जैसे ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं हमें प्लीज कमेंट्स में एक हाई डाल दीजिए. It will be good to see you there. Okay, I can see a few more people joining. Hi everyone. Please drop us a hi in the comment section. Guys, जो हमारे पहले बार के व्यूअर्स हैं, hi दिलीप, hi. Thank you so much. Nice of you to join. Hi guys. Good. You can hear me clearly. Hello Sandeep. Thank you so much for joining us today. जो हमें पहली बार ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं मैं उनको बता दूं कि ये वेबिनार हम हर वेडनेसडे करेंगे सिंस टुमारो इज निफ्टी एक्सपायरी. सो टुडे वी विल डिस्कस कि सेटअप क्या होना चाहिए, आपकी स्ट्रैटेजीज क्या आनी चाहिए. सो एवरी वेडनेसडे आप हमारे सोशल मीडिया अकाउंट्स फॉलो करें विच इज @IndiaBullsSec. एंड इफ यू फॉलो दीज अकाउंट्स आपको पता चलेगा कि हमारे वेबिनार्स रेगुलरली कब हो रहे हैं. हम आपको YouTube पर कब कब मिल सकते हैं. हाय जयराम, नाइस टू सी यू गाइस देयर. ओके, आई कैन सी काफी लोगों ने ज्वाइन किया है. सो गाइज, हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम टू इंडिया बुल्स सिक्योरिटीज. मैं हूं आंचल पाठक और आज के वेबिनार में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है. कल थर्सडे है, इसका मतलब निफ्टी की एक्सपायरी है, तो इसी बात को ध्यान में रखते हुए हम कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल्स डिस्कस करेंगे. कल का सेटअप डिस्कस करेंगे जैसे मैं आपको ऑलरेडी बता चुकी हूं. और इसी डिस्कशन के लिए हमें ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं मिस्टर राजेश श्रीवास्तव, जो क्वांट लैब के फाउंडर है और पिछले 22 सालों से ट्रेड कर रहे हैं. ये एक एक्सपर्ट ऑप्शंस और एल्गो ट्रेडर है और आज वो आपके लिए कुछ नॉलेज लेकर आए हैं. कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग स्ट्रैटेजीज आपको बताएंगे. आपको ये भी जो आपके क्वेश्चंस हैं एक्सपायरी से रिलेटेड या फिर निफ्टी से रिलेटेड ओवरऑल, वो भी आंसर करेंगे. So, Mr. Srivastava, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for giving us your time. First of all, how are you doing and how was the market today? आज क्या हाल रहा मार्केट का?
Thank you, Achal, for inviting me, and thank you for such a nice introduction. Yeah, so market was somewhat looking good at the close. May not be the greatest day for everyone, particularly for the option trader, but overall, good day. I mean, there was a decay across the option chain. So for option traders, okay. But कल के लिए ठीक नहीं है.
कल के लिए ठीक नहीं है. क्यों ठीक नहीं है? उसी के लिए ये वेबिनार रखा जा रहा है. तो हमारे ट्रेडर्स को, जो हमारी कम्युनिटी है, हमारे फॉलोअर्स को, उनको एनलाइटन कीजिए.
तो अपने ट्रेडर्स भाइयों से पूछते हैं, आपको पता है कल अगर आप ऑप्शन सेलर हो, सो पहले बात करते हैं हम ऑप्शन की बातें क्यों कर रहे हैं. why are not talking about anything else. So क्योंकि ये एक्सपायरीज तो ऑप्शंस की होती है, मंथ एंड एक्सपायरी फ्यूचर और बाकी चीजों के लिए है. ठीक है, अभी ये ऑप्शन में क्या पड़ा हुआ है, मैंने हाउ द सेटअप इज. तो लेट मी आस्क यू, डू यू हैव एनी आइडिया हाउ मच इज द premium left for tomorrow, a straddle premium left for tomorrow? And see, so I'm waiting for your answer, and there is some beautiful learning we have today. We'll try to put it on the Excel and show you, but then do you have any idea how much premium we have for tomorrow? जोड़ी भाव कितना है 23,150 का straddle?
गाइस, जल्द से इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर कमेंट सेक्शन में डाल दीजिए सो मिस्टर श्रीवास्तव कैन सी योर आंसर्स एंड देन वी कैन कंटिन्यू. हम आपके आंसर्स का वेट कर रहे हैं.
Achal, can we share the screen? Okay, wait a minute. Let me try to share the screen and show to our people. Okay.
Yes, you can present and share it.
Yes. So window. Yeah, this is the window I wanted to go. Okay, so I hope you all can see my screen now, right? Yeah.
Yes, we can view it now.
Okay, so let's see. कल के लिए अपने पास 120 रुपए का जोड़ी है, बस 70 रुपए यहाँ और 53 120 रुपए की जोड़ी है। आपको पता है ये 120 रुपए की जोड़ी 16.19 का विक्स है। सो आप विक्स से एक डे का रेंज निकाल सकते हो। जब हम रेंज की बातें करते हैं तो सपोज ये 16 का विक्स है, तो इससे तो करना क्या होता है ना, जो भी फिक्स होता है उसको डिवाइड बाय द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ टाइम करना होता है। टाइम, सिंस यू आर ट्राइंग टू गेट अ रेंज फॉर वन डे, so you have to use the number of trading days for the month, for the year. So this time we have about 242 trading days. Okay, so अगर आप 16.99 को 242 का स्क्वायर रूट निकालो तो आपको एक फैक्टर मिलेगा, और वो फैक्टर को एक्स्ट्रापोलेट करेंगे पॉइंट में तो 251 पॉइंट का रेंज बन रहा है कल के लिए, 251 पॉइंट्स. So now let's come back to the whole core discussion of expiry and option trading, right? 120 रुपये आपको, अगर आप स्टाडल बेचते हो, बाजार 1 इंच भी नहीं हिला तब आएगा, पर हमारा एक्सपेक्टेड रेंज क्या है? 251 रुपया. सो वी आर एक्सपोज, मैंने से 251 रुपया एक साइड नहीं, मैंने ऊपर ही 251 या नीचे ही 251 नहीं, इट कुड बी द होल रेंज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. पर फिर भी एक ऑप्शन सेलर, अगर आप इंडिविजुअल लेग में स्टॉप लॉस डालते हो तो कुछ नहीं बचा आपके लिए कल के. So yes, higher VIX does not mean higher volatility. IV does not mean higher premium for all the expiries. These most likely the elevated levels are for the budget week and the week after the budget, because we have a budget coming in next few days, and then there is another expiry post budget. So ये पूरा volatility is building up for the budget. So आपको वो प्राइस आज तो नहीं दिख रहा है, बट तो हम प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं अपने आप को 240-250 पॉइंट के मूवमेंट के लिए 120 रुपए के प्रीमियम पे. तो देयर इज नथिंग मच लेफ्ट फॉर द ऑप्शन प्लेयर्स. ओके, आई मीन ऑप्शन सेलर्स. कमिंग बैक टू ऑप्शन बायर्स, ऑप्शन बायर्स को फायदा डायरेक्शनल मूव में होता है. ओके, अब हम डायरेक्शन की बातें करें कि किस डायरेक्शन जाएगा, ये थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है बताना, बट व्हाट डेटा वी कुड सी, अगर हम यहाँ से 500 पॉइंट ऊपर और 500 पॉइंट नीचे का ओवाई चेंज देखें तो कॉल में 2,93,00,000 है और पुट में 2,97,00,000 है. ठीक है, पर अगर हम पूरे, तो पुट हैज अ हायर ओवाई बिल्टअप, सो लेट्स अज्यूम इट्स शॉर्ट ऑप्शंस, सो इट गिव्स एन आइडिया कि चलो इमीडिएटली देयर इज अ बुलिश सेटअप. बट इफ यू एक्सपेंड योर एंटायर ऑप्शन चेन, देन सिर्फ 66 लाख है कॉल में और पुट में 2 करोड़ के आसपास है. ठीक है, सो डेटा करंटली इज गिविंग अस द फील कि चलो वी हैव अ हायर नंबर ऑफ पुट सोल्ड, सो लिटिल बिट ऑफ बुलिश सेट. बट स्टॉक लेवल में ऐसा नहीं है, मैन. वी हैव रिएक्टेड possibly for the first time, if you are a trader, first time we are reacting to HDFC result in the live market. Okay, so HDFC so far did well, did not surprise, did not give any knee-jerk reaction, but ideally people will react tomorrow after reading the entire result. So option buyer के लिए definitely there will be a setup tomorrow. So far the data looking to be little bit bullish, but not guaranteed, because things are changing very rapidly. When today at one point of time we were down about 70-80 points on the future, but see we closed decently green about 100 points, right? 80-85 points on the future. तो ऑप्शन सेलर के लिए आजकल कल कुछ नहीं है, ऑप्शन बाय के लिए थोड़ा बनेगा, बट अगेन पॉसिबली सेकंड हाफ में.
राइट Guys, we are still awaiting your answers, and also मैं सबको वापस रिमाइंड कर दूं कि आपके इस सेशन से जो भी क्वेश्चंस हो निफ्टी एक्सपायरी के बारे में, जो भी क्वेश्चंस हो, तो प्लीज हमारे कमेंट सेक्शन में ड्रॉप कर दीजिए, so that we can take them up. Mr. Srivastava will definitely answer all your questions. Hi Anup, Mr. Anup Singh is saying hello to you, Mr. Srivastava. Nice of all of you to join, and quickly अपने जो भी questions हैं आप drop कर दीजिए. So Mr. Srivastava, in general इस साल की तीसरी निफ्टी एक्सपायरी होने वाली, is there any pattern that you have seen up till now which you would like to talk about?
तो barring yesterday's Sensex, like we had a huge volatility. Mostly the things have gone calm. एक्सपायरी में बहुत वॉलेटिलिटी नहीं हुआ है, बट तो 120 रुपए पे बहुत रिस्की है कल के दिन के लिए. तो वन थिंग इज फॉर श्योर कि यू नो if we go for short option, we will definitely hit our stops. Needless to say that, okay. But मैं काफी व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप्स में और ट्विटर में और काफी जगह पढ़ा था, लोग काफी बाजार को कोस रहे थे कि रिटर्न नहीं आ रही है. Then I've just gone back and checked how the markets are doing. I mean, overall, see, let me put it this way. Let me put some numbers here. So what I've done, I have taken about 470 stocks by the market cap. Okay, और ये market cap का डेटा हमारा मेरे पास पुराना है, like 3 महीना पुराना है. Things have changed in the last 3 months, but just have gone and see की rate of change. Okay. Even after such a bad performing market, you see there are stocks have delivered 100%, and there are at least 100 stocks have delivered more than 20% in just 6 month time frame. Okay, you know what? Then I've gone and seen, okay, which stock has constantly kept it, like did not gone too bad, and the stock which came to my like search was a stock, it's a SRF. Like everybody is saying the SRF has not delivered any result for last 1 year and all. But when I checked, I was just checking that see, almost all the time frame is showing us green return, okay, except one day. So the point is ki, yeah, markets are not doing good. It has retraced a lot from the top, but still delivered decent return for the year. Okay. So we don't talk about like एक हफ्ते में market का return क्या है, 2 हफ्ते में क्या है. If you are not a derivative trader, you have enough still on your table, on your plate. So markets, yeah, for now, time being, there is a drawdown from the peak, but still we have a lot on the table.
Right, and what are your predictions? जैसे आपने बोला था कि अभी volatility might be building up, considering that budget day is next weekend. And what would you like to say for people who have joined right now? What are your predictions, overall predictions for next week?
We've just spoken about the so tomorrow expiry is the weekly expiry, and then we have the big monthly expiry coming in, and then we have budget. So at this point of time, I don't think when the news flows, no data, no chart, nothing works out. Okay, it's just the news. Okay, so ideally, I mean, definitely I'll not be trading any non-directional trade on budget day or possibly a day before, because what will happen? A lot of source-based news will float in the channels, and then every news will have a impact of about say 50-60 point on a stock or index under 200 point. तो अभी तो आजकल कुछ भी प्रॉपर्ली काम नहीं करेगा, कोई भी डेटा, कोई भी nothing is going to work. So ideally we have to plan smaller trades, and non-directional will not be the great thing to do in the next 2 weeks, 1 week and few days.
Right. Still time to go. Guys, अगर आपके कोई questions हैं तो please comment section में drop कर दीजिए expiry से related. फिलहाल risk management पर आप क्या कह सकते हैं? Again, like you said, it's a wait and watch game. But what do you think could be the broader concept of risk management for the next couple of days?
Okay, so it's a process. It's not like just for heading up to a week of trade or पिछला trade खराब हो गया तो let's take a little bigger risk. Okay, it's a process, and everyone has to define their process at what point of time they have to say, okay, done for the day. At what point of time they say, I'm going to add more quantity onto this trade. But when this session is for the option expiry, one thing is that the worst thing one can do is to average and buy option trade. Okay, so I know people have their own sets of rule built up, and then people have their own methods designed. But if you ask me for the risk management, so one is the position size, and more important when you are heading up to a event and it's a big event, let the system decide. Like there are strategies. I mean, yeah, I was told from the India Bull, they are also coming up with some strategies which is under the exchange approval and other procedure, where the strategy is deciding what should be the size of the trade. So So दूसरा, we do revenge trade. I mean, irrespective of what is your experience in the market, but we do a lot. So एक तो let the position size decides by the system or by your method, whatever your methods. Second thing is, so is my voice is clear, Achal?
It's clear to me. Yes, we are getting a comment saying that there's some issue with the voice, but I can hear you clearly.
Yeah. Second
Yeah.
thing, राजेश राजगुरु जी, I think आप एक बार दोबारा बोल दो. I have made some changes to the mics here. Okay. If not, then next week we'll change the mic itself. Okay. So the second thing, apart from the position sizing, you have to have a pre-built stop loss into the system. I mean, hardly any time we मन में stop loss की बातें करते हैं, नहीं होता है. तीसरा, you have to accept the volatility and trade accordingly. तो wishful trading नहीं करना है. Okay. क्या ही बोल सकता हूँ.
Right. What are your go-to strategies expiry के लिए? आप क्या prefer करते हैं?
Actually, we start with the delta neutrals. Okay, always expiry we start with the delta neutrals, and there are various way. Like one of the strategies, we do a ulta hedge, because this is what happened when I say ulta hedge. When we do a delta, possibly one side is having extra quantity to balance the straddle thing, but then the side having a higher quantity, and there will be one side having lesser quantity. We hedge the lesser side with the higher hedge. So we do a lot of delta neutrals, but then on the expiry day we go ahead and create extra hedges into the system. And hedges are not absolute quantity of the short options. It is other way around. Suppose I have sorted, say, 30 lots of call and 45 lots of put, so I will hedge 45 lots of call. So that's the preferred one for us.
Right. We have our first question for the day. Pawan Maleshappa is asking, sir, what about reversal in Nifty tomorrow?
Pawan, if you have attended our last week webinar, this session, Pawan, I was talking about money flow index, because a lot of people follow RSI, which is, I feel, is a lagging. Money flow is bit leading to the overbought oversold zone. So Pawan, for a very short term, so on an hourly chart, money flow was a little bit of oversold at about 2 o'clock, and in fact I had put it also. So it just pull back from the oversold zone, and it's बहुत छोटा. Like देखो, आप 15 मिनट में oversold बहुत ज्यादा सुबह हो गया होगा, 4 घंटे में कल आएगा, डेली चार्ट पे पॉसिबली एक वीक बाद आएगा या आ गया होगा. So from trading perspective, Pawan, we were little bit of oversold in the afternoon, and this pullback is from from there. What are the chances of winning by selling two? Now the two delta straddles, you cannot say. Yeah. So Pawan, I just explained. So we have 120 rupees on the option, and if you divide the VIX by the square root of time, you have 250 points. Expected volatility for tomorrow. वो इस टाइप के volatility में वो सब उड़ जाएगा. So you will definitely go out in the war, but then you are going out for pennies. You are not going out for a bigger money, right? To risk to reward is not supporting. See, had this been say 400 rupees ka premium out, yeah, go ahead and do that. But the other way around, the probabilities of being in out of the money is 80% for that the strike. If you can manage your stop loss for some time, you have a chance. बट इस टाइप की वॉलेटिलिटी में पवन बहुत मुश्किल है.
राइट. पवन को पहले भी देखा है वेबिनार में, वो हमारे काफी डेडिकेटेड फॉलोअर हैं. द लास्ट टाइम आल्सो ही हैड जॉइंड एंड आस्क्ड अ फ्यू क्वेश्चंस, सो थैंक यू फॉर योर सपोर्ट पवन. इट्स ग्रेट टू हैव यू हियर. गाइज, अगर किसी और को कोई क्वेश्चंस हैं तो प्लीज ड्रॉप इट इन दी कमेंट सेक्शन. मिस्टर श्रीवास्तव, कोई और ऐसे डेटा पॉइंट्स हैं जो ट्रेडर को कल ध्यान में रखने चाहिए, जो आप बता सकते हैं हमें?
So number of stocks trading below their VWAP, okay, for last 14 days or say, so like, okay, let's do this way. There are, say, 200 F&O stocks. Out of that, how many stocks are trading below VWAP say 5 out of 7 days or 10 out of 7 days. If it is more than 50-60%, you have to plan your trade on the side, bearish side. So there are a lot of data points. The next time when we come, I'll prepare a file so that we can share on the screen, and then we can talk to people about that.
Right.
There are many data points, Achal. We use we have done a lot of a webinar for India Bulls and Swaldhani. So there are a lot of data points we have discussed. So, but anyway, this is a new series we have started for expiry season. So yeah, next time when I come, I'll prepare those data points for people to keep handy while they're going for monthly expiry.
Right. True. Very important. And
yeah, so एक data point, and then we'll do this next time when we come for Nifty expiry.
Sure.
So let's see this way. Every time when a stock opens up a series, an F&O series, it opens up at an average OI. Okay, say State Bank of India. I'm just putting a number. So say in the last 3 series, the first day OI is say 200 lots. Okay. What if you see this month that same SBI where the first day OI is 200, but starting the series with 2000 OI, 2000 lots. So the idea here is that yes, somebody has done some research, and that large quantity can only be added by the institutions. So institutions are good on the research and data modeling. So someone has done some good research and prepare itself much ahead of the price move. So we will come next time when the series is going to expire next day. So with the stock which have a higher built up compared to previous 3-month first day of the series. Okay. So let this weekly expiry go. This weekly expiry is all about options. Next expiry is having a lot of things at the stake. So we'll talk a lot of stocks there.
Right. Few more questions coming in. Mr. Mayur Deria is asking, what are the key factors contributing to the volatile movement of Nifty over the past 2 days?
So today's volatility is purely HDFC result. So when the result came, we were actually down 300-400 points, but then it pulled back. But yeah, it's Mayurji, at the start of the series, we discussed about the volatility factor, and then its elevated level is anyway considered. But then a lot of news flow. We are heading up to a budget. We are having a quarterly results coming in at the market hours, and then overall market sentiment is also not that great. Okay, every day you see one accident. Like, 2 days back, Zomato came out with the result and said people are not eating enough, and that had some sentimental movement in the market. Okay, so a lot of news flow, Mayurji. So what are the specific sector? So the 2 things. Nifty is well balanced, having almost all the sector, but then current volatility is purely by the Bank Nifty. Today's volatility. Okay, so Mayurji, learning algorithm, can machine learning algorithm such as neutral network decision tree improve volatility forecasting? Yeah, so if I assume our listener here, our viewers here, have very minimal resources to analyze and do their own research. But yes, whatever you have asked, yes, it can be used to improve volatility forecasting. But then for our listener who come here to get an idea, they may not have that much resource. Okay, तो रोहित जी, आपका सवाल है, what all the volatility expected to for the upcoming expiry as per the current market trend? रोहित, आज का विक्स है 16.9. अगर सिंपल डिवाइड बाय द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ टाइम करूं तो 250 पॉइंट का. ठीक है, तो 250 पॉइंट तो on the numbers, it could be higher also. Okay. Second thing, for the next week, what we can do, we can come out with some number. What is the expected weeks, or what is the weeks on every budget over the last 10 years, and then that number we can extrapolate to the expected point move. Okay, so I'm making a note of your question, Rohit ji, for the next week, and I hope you join us and we'll answer this question. What is the volatility expected for the budget day?
Right. I like how you're also taking homework ये इस वेबिनार में दोनों तरफ से सीख मिल रही है।
I give someone my team to do.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So I made a note of your this question for the budget, and then we'll come out with this number. And optimize using techniques such as portfolio. Mayur sir, to answer your question, one of the idea is to you can buy puts equal to the notional value of your portfolio. Okay, like the notional value of Nifty put to the portfolio value. Okay, that's the one of the idea. Again, I'm repeating the thing. Our viewers come here. I'm assuming they don't have much of resources to go out and then do a lot of mathematical calculation or data modeling. सो ईजियर वे, मैं अगर मुझे करना हो ऐसा, तो मैं जो भी मेरा पोर्टफोलियो का वैल्यू है वो नोशनल वैल्यू के हिसाब से मैं पुट बाय कर लूंगा। राधा कुमार सर, ये तो बहुत ही मुझे भी जानना। आई ऑल्सो नीड टू नो दिस, व्हाई व्हेन द रिजल्ट्स आर गुड स्टॉक going down. See, one of the thing is market always keeps some expectation, irrespective of the result, good, bad. Market expectation does not meet, and then the market react to that. Okay, but that's momentary. So if you are an option trader, or if you are any type of trader and don't want to see this kind of knee-jerk reaction, idea is to not to be in active trade when there is an event, like quarterly result kind of event. Okay. मयूर सर के क्वेश्चन है कि देर आर मेथड्स, मयूर सर, हैवी वेट स्टॉक्स रिजल्टिंग इन 5% मूवमेंट ईदर साइड. यस सर, देर आर मेथड्स, देर आर मॉडल्स. We will discuss couple of here in coming weeks. Okay, one is that next week we have planned to discuss where the higher positions are built much ahead of the time. Okay,
right.
That give an idea to the stock where so the philosophy is कि पहले position बनता है बड़े लोगों का, फिर भाव भागता है. So we will trace those positions, we will track those positions. Okay, and there are models like how we can figure out if the option writers are trapped in the first week of the series, then yes, those are the days when you see a bigger volatility. There are models. So all have given reaction to the result. Nothing like they normally all have given reaction to the result.
Right. Just to put that in context for our audience, Mr. Mayur has asked, Mr. Mayur has stated rather, Kotak, Wipro, Reliance, they have all given a large movement.
Yeah, so I was told by the Indiabull tech team what they are building a quant hub, which will have a few of the forecasting model, or kind of say for us, for our traders, do your own research data available. So those data I was told is currently not available at places. But yes, I was told by the Indiabull tech team that they're building some products where we can do some of the, and even I've given some input to them to build in there. Yeah.
वेल जैसे कि हमारे व्यूअर्स सुन सकते हैं कि काफ़ी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव, काफ़ी एक्साइटिंग चीज़ें हो रही हैं, और ऊपर से हमारे अगले वेबिनार के लिए आपको काफ़ी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव डेटा पॉइंट्स भी मिलेंगे मिस्टर श्रीवास्तवा की तरफ से. सो प्लीज डू जॉइन अस. मंडेज को वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग सेंसेक्स एक्सपायरी एंड वेडनेसडेज को वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग निफ्टी एक्सपायरी. सो डोंट फॉरगेट टू जॉइन अस. मीनवाइल गाइज, बिफोर वी रैप अप द शो, वी आर स्टिल हियर फॉर अ कपल ऑफ मिनट्स. तो आपके जो भी क्वेश्चंस हैं प्लीज हमारे कमेंट सेक्शन में डाल दीजिए, and we will definitely take those up. So Mr. Srivastava is still waiting.
lot of questions people have asked, so that I can bring in those data in the upcoming webinars.
Yes, in fact,
every weekend we'll keep bringing in new data and new sorts of interesting analysis.
Right. हमारे व्यूअर्स ने भी मिस्टर श्रीवास्तवा को होमवर्क दिया है, सो वो अपना होमवर्क कंप्लीट करके नेक्स्ट वीक आपके लिए लाएंगे, और आपके जो क्वेश्चंस हैं जो ज्यादा कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव, विच रिक्वायर अ लिटिल मोर रिसर्च और कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव डेटा जो रिक्वायरमेंट है, वो भी आप डाल सकते हैं. मिस्टर श्रीवास्तवा विल टेक नोट ऑफ दैट एंड गेट बैक टू यू बाय नेक्स्ट वीक. कीप वॉचिंग आवर वेबिनार्स, कीप फॉलोइंग अस. Mr. Mayur has another question. With this data point, we will get stock options related alerts or stock point movement expectations.
Yes, so Mayur sir, so I'll just share my discussion with IB Tech team. They're building some products where we will track and trace, or rather say detect a stock much ahead of its price movement. And I'm not saying that we don't know long or short, but then the philosophy what they have also followed when they ask me for input. Ki, to identify the stock when there is a OI started to build in. Okay, so the lot of models they're building. Okay, about 10 models they're building. Okay, so it will be interesting to see. People can actually get to know the stock. Or so देखो एक चीज है, there are 2500 stocks है, to trade. अब आपके पास एक ही उपाय है, या तो आप डिपेंडेंट रहो टीवी, व्हाट्सएप और कुछ पे, या फिर अपना रिसर्च करो. अभी अगर आपके पास बहुत रिसोर्सेस नहीं है रिसर्च करने के लिए, तो इधर यू डू अखड़ वखड़ बॉम्बे वो पूरे सो जहां पर ट्रेड कर लो, या फिर go to the people who provide those data. So Indiabull is making those data available. It will take some learning curve for all of us, and I'm going to learn with them. I'll definitely share with all of our viewers how to use those data. But yes, lot of stock options data will be available for us to do research. Yeah, I'll tell you, 10 years back when I started this all option trading and all now, my time was going into collecting data, downloading the Bhav copy, formatting it to the format I need to do the analysis, and then I was getting hardly few time to analyze those data, and then by the time next morning the trade starts. But if somebody gives me those data readily available, so fair enough. Evening 8:30, I go home, log into my computer, data is ready. I'll spend my time, whatever, 1 or 2 hours on the analysis, and the next morning I'll prepare myself. Okay, so things are getting better. Even, I mean, you guys are making it better. Thank you, Anshul, for you and your team. So things are getting better, and it will improve. So for a learner like me and all the people who joined here, they will have some effort to learn initially, but then things will be very, very easier than what it was 10 years back, what it is today.
Mr. Radhakumar Alam Raju, let me just tell you your question here.
We will not answer stock specific advices. Yeah, we'll talk method, we'll talk the analysis, but yeah, not this. But we'll talk about stocks, which stocks have a higher OI built up and all.
So this, we are not going to give any recommendations. There's no stock specific advice. We are going to talk about, this is more about education, and this is not about recommendations.
Yeah. So yes. Just one instant I quickly came to my mind. Last time when we were here for Nifty expiry, I spoke about Kalyan Jewelers, option data, like 20,000 calls. If you have not seen, go back and see that it is still there on Indiabull Securities YouTube channel. So that day there were 20,000 calls sold and just 200 puts, and then so we were like, okay, that ratio is very arbitrary. अभी देखो वो 30% down है. Okay, that stock is 30% down from that point of time. So we did not spoke about the stock, but then we discussed some data, and then that turned out to be a good trade for a lot of people. Okay, so we'll see if some data comes in. We'll discuss about that.
Right, that's good to know. We also have a few more comments.
I have to I don't know, retweet those videos or put the link here so people can go back and quickly see. But people, it's very easy. I mean, you just go to Indiabull Securities YouTube channel and you'll get last Wednesday video.
Right. It's good to see so much participation. We are here for a couple of more minutes. Thank you. People are saying that your insights are quite helpful to them. So thank you to our audience for being so loyal to us. और हर Monday और Wednesday आप हमें join करते रहिए. हम थोड़ी देर और इस webinar में logged in रहेंगे. We'll wait for your questions. Mr. Srivastava, obviously, we are talking about the markets and we are talking about Nifty expiry specifically tomorrow. Strategies discuss कर रहे हैं. आने वाले हफ्ते में क्या हो रहा है वो भी discuss कर रहे हैं. But I want to dig a little deeper, go into the past. I would also like कि हर webinar में आप एक बार कोई ऐसा incident बताइए जिसने आपको, which has made you the trader that you are today, so that कोई नया trader अगर join कर रहा है हमारे webinar को तो उनको भी कुछ inspiration मिले, कुछ सीख मिले आपसे personally. So while we are waiting for some questions, one incident which you felt has been very inspiring in your career.
Okay, so I'm not trying to draw a parallel between 2008 and current market situation, but let me tell this way. 2008, after say 10% fall, and everybody got this kind of thought. I mean, I'm sure a lot of our viewer now also got that thought, और कितना गिरेगा यार, 2000 पॉइंट गिर चुका ऊपर से, 3000 पॉइंट गिर चुका ऊपर से. So I started buying calls कि यार bottom हो गया है, और कितना गिरेगा, there was no end to it. And then I lost a large sum of money in that hopeful trades, और हो गया, bottom बन गया, अब कितना गिरेगा करके. But then when I've lost decent sum of money in that wishful कि कितना गिरेगा, हो गया ना, then I've started to learn कि भाई इसको कैसे, how do I call out a market trend, that we are into an uptrend or we are into a downtrend or we are into a, trying to recover from a downtrend kind of. So I spent time building those methods, building those processes. Okay, now, now I know 3000 point गिर गया does not mean we are into downtrend can fall another 3000 points. So I'm not going to add any hopeful long trades. Okay, now एक और बात इसमें add करना है. People have their own method. Everyone here must be having one or two scanner or screener. And अगर आप कुछ भी स्कैनर चलाओ, स्क्रीनर चलाओ ना, आपको से 5-6 ट्रेड तो मिल ही जाते हैं. Now the problem here is इन 6 ट्रेड में 2-3 लॉन्ग कराएंगे, 2-3 शॉर्ट कराएंगे, and you get confused कि लॉन्ग करना है या शॉर्ट करना है. And that is the point of time where you have to bring in your market, trend into the picture. Suppose I ran a scanner today and I got 2 long, 3 shorts, but my market is in downtrend. No matter what the long signal is, I'm going with the short trade only. So first thing I have built is the market, what you call stance, uptrend market, downtrend market, and then I have started to put my stock selection into that. So even for tomorrow, say a stock comes to my radar with a lot of put sorting. Okay, put sorting is bullish view. But since the market is in downtrend, I'm not going to go long with that. But a stock comes with a little bit of call sorting and no put activity, I would rather go with that because I have to fit my stock selection to the market trend. Okay. Or second point to that, or kitna girega, never be, you don't get the answer to that. So just build the trend. In some session, we'll discuss how to call out a trend, long trend, or short uptrend or downtrend. But then for now, till we come to those sessions here, you try to figure out which trend we are in and then match your stock selection to those trends. Okay.
Right. Good advice for anyone who's joined this session. Looks like those are all the questions that we have for today. Thank you to our audience for joining us. आपकी participation is invaluable to us. हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा कि आप पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं और हमें क्वेश्चंस हमारे लिए क्वेश्चंस देते हैं कमेंट सेक्शन में. सो इट्स ग्रेट टू हैव यू हियर. वंस अगेन लेट मी रिमाइंड यू दैट हम अगले वेडनेसडे फिर से निफ्टी का वेबिनार करने वाले हैं एंड मंडे को सेंसेक्स रिलेटेड सेंसेक्स एक्सपायरी का वेबिनार होगा. तो प्लीज कीप एन आई आउट ऑन आवर सोशल्स. यू कैन फॉलो अस ऑन ट्विटर, फेसबुक एंड लिंक्डइन @IndiaBullsSec एंड यू विल कम टू नो कि वेबिनार की टाइमिंग्स एग्जैक्टली क्या है. मिस्टर राजेश Srivastava will join us again as usual. So thank you so much for your time. And
there is a question from someone about IB securities. So I think you might have to ask your team to answer. Radhakumar sir.
Definitely. Yes, Mr. Radhakumar has asked a question. So that is something that I will have to get back to you on that. You can drop us a comment in the comment section.
Just drop your email ID or someone will contact you.
Right. Thank you so much. Mr. Wealth Creator is saying thanks. A lot of people are saying that this session is very insightful. बहुत अच्छा लगा उनको आपकी insights सुन के. So, Mr. Srivastava, I will see you on Monday and have a great expiry day tomorrow. All the best.
Thank you, and thank you everyone for joining in, and hope for the best. Let's come together before we go to the big event day, budget day.
Right. See you soon.
I'm sure your team must be thinking to have some budget special event. So yeah, be tuned into our social media handles and then you'll know.
Yes, you can just follow our social media handles @IndiaBullsSec और आपको जो भी updates है regarding our videos आपको वहीं पर पता चल जाएंगे. Thank you so much.
Thank you.